What is up, fam? Today we're going to be talking about how to build a toned-in landing page like this one. This is my most recent release, Daydreaming, and it offers fans the option to choose where they listen to it, and that provides a frictionless way for people to dive into our music. The thing we don't want is them to try to listen to our music and then find out that we don't have it linked to or hosted on one of the audio platforms that they prefer to stream on. And that's why one of these catch-all landing pages is really great. And when you combine these with some Facebook ads and a lot of organic pushing, and you can really up your numbers for a new release. And I think if you're releasing songs without something like this, I believe you're making a mistake. I think this is the best way to go, one of the best ways to go, at least, in releasing a new song. All right, and so the first thing you want to do is navigate to tonedin.io. So I'm going to go there. And I'm already logged in. If you've never used TonedIn before, you will obviously have to set up an account and link all that. I'm not going to get into that here. I'm just going to tell you how to set up that landing page. All right, so I've already built this once. It's the one we were just looking at, but it's the same way. I'm going to build it again for you. You can do existing or upcoming releases. To do either one, you do need to have the song uploaded to your distributor early enough so that they can then disperse it to all of the streaming platforms. Usually it's a week or two. If it's an unreleased song, you want to have it uploaded to your distributor a couple weeks before you try this. But if it's one you've already got out, which for most of our music, most of our old releases, they're still new to everyone else. And so a campaign leading to a landing page like this is always very valuable, in my opinion. All right, so we're going to choose existing release. And then what we're going to do is go over to Spotify or Apple Music or whatever and grab the song link to drop it here. And TonedIn is going to use all the metadata there to fill in a ton of the categories that we have to fill in here, and it's going to make it super easy. All right, so I'm going to go to the song here versus the album link. I don't want to do an album link. I want to do the song link. You can do this for albums, just so you know. All right, I'm going to go back. I wish this would stop happening. Go away. All right, so I dropped in the song link, and it is going to automatically populate song links for all these other popular things. And then it also tells you how matched up it is. All these are 100%. That means that's definitely my song. This one that says 75%, sometimes it's right. Oftentimes, if it's that low of a match, it's going to be a different song altogether. So if I put in that link, yep, that's a totally different band, totally different song. And so I am going to remove that link and toggle off the visibility here. And then again, if you want to add more, you can put Amazon and all different things here. Maybe I'll drop Amazon here. It says you could not find the valid URL, but I can probably search Daydreaming, Brian Revels, and the Heat Lightning, Amazon Music, and see. Ooh, couldn't find that page. That's unfortunate. Here we are in Amazon Music. We're in Spanish Amazon Music for some reason. Maybe I shouldn't have gone down this rabbit hole. Wonder if I can search on here. Okay, I don't have Amazon because F Amazon. So never mind. I'm just going to toggle that off. If you do want to add more, that's what you'd have to do is you pick it out here and then you go find it on the platform and just place the streaming link there and it should populate it. All right, now that I got those in, I'm going to click continue. And as you'll see, it's already populated not only the cover art, but it also gives me a little preview of the song, me or anyone else who wants to check it out. All right, cool. So we're all set there. I'm going to double check that the title and the band name is right. It is right. I'm not going to change the background or anything. That's perfectly fine the way we want it. I'm not going to add any social unlocks, which is like to get people to follow you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I'm not going to add any email capture forms. I'm just going to do what they allow in the free version of ToneDen. And this is for two reasons. Obviously, it's to lower the overhead and not have another subscription. But it's also just to narrow the focus of what I want people to do here. And what I want people to do is stream the song. I don't necessarily want to divide that data and that action by also giving them, a prompt to add their email and follow me on the different socials and whatnot. If they like the song enough, if they like the band enough, they'll do that on their own. We don't have to tell people how to get to Instagram, right? I like to check these. These are not prerequisites, but it just kind of people have used these landing pages before. If they come back to yours, then their preferred service will be up top. And in general, it's the most popular service that will be up top if I check this second box. I'm also not going to include any of my social icons because, again, that gives them something else to click on to navigate away from what I want them to do, which is to stream the song. All right. So continue. It's just telling me what service it's using to generate that 30-second preview, and then it gives like the metadata link there that it grabs from, I suppose, YouTube. So no need to mess with any of that. We can just click continue again. Same thing here. You can edit or change the image if you want, but I think the cover art is more than sufficient. So I'm going to click continue again. And this, so if I have my own website domain connected to my ToneDen account, and so it's going to show up in the link as all.brianrevelsmusic.com/ these random letters. If you don't have your domain linked, then it's just going to say fanlink.tv/random letters. And what you'll want to do is remove these random letters and replace them with the name of the song. Since I've already got this link in use, I'm going to add a 1 just so it lets me finish building the smart link. All right. And so now this landing page will come up at this URL. So I'm going to click continue. And at this point, you can add, your Facebook pixel to help you track this, and ditto with Google Analytics and all these other pixel IDs if you wanted to run ads or put these links on those platforms. For my money, I think if you have a pixel from Facebook on there and you're running like Facebook ads, then that's good. Obviously, if you want to run Google ads or YouTube ads or something, you have some of these other pixels. But for most of us, this is going to be more than enough. I got this pixel from my Facebook business manager, and that's a whole nother walkthrough if you don't know how to do that. But it is pretty important. So without it, you can post this link organically and put it all over the place, and obviously that will help get listeners to the landing page. But we can't do organically what a paid ad campaign can do. We just can't do those numbers. It's not impossible, but it's tough. So since generally I do want to support my new releases and this landing page with a Facebook ads campaign, I do want to include my pixel, and then that way the Facebook ads are going to be able to track all of the user data throughout. All right, so that's all good to go. I'm not going to add any affiliate links here. I'm just going to click continue, and we are pretty much all good. Easy peasy. Click create link, and now you're all done. And you can click view landing page to see what you made, and we have the exact landing page that we were looking for, and this will take people to our new song. All right, I hope this was helpful. If you need help getting more listeners to your music, if you need help understanding how to run Facebook ads, how to set up landing pages, how to run automated email campaigns, hit me up. My name's Brian, and you can go to welcome-to-struggleville.com to book a free call with me, and I would love to help take on whatever your next biggest music task is in a way that really helps you come out on top, really helps you get the numbers that you want. It's hard to do in this modern music marketplace, and I have been winning and failing at this for like 20 years, and I didn't really start to get on my marketing game until I got a day job in advertising and I realized how valuable it was. And so I'm taking all of that I'm learning as a copywriter in advertising agencies and everything that I know from being an indie artist and combining them and learning more every day so that I can help indie artists like you do a better job at marketing your music. So come on over to welcome-to-struggleville.com and hit me up if you want help with things like this. See you in Struggleville.